Hi, it's Howard Beckett here, Assistant General Secretary of Unite, and as you know, involved in your current dispute with Birmingham City Council. And I wanted to take the opportunity as we move into the new year to give you an update as to where everything's at, to make sure that you know what's happening with the dispute, and so as you share my confidence that the outcome will ultimately be one that is successful. So first of all, I should start by congratulating and thanking you. What an amazing turnout in the ballot. Once again, you showed that our collective strength will not be broken by a council that seems determined to try and break us. You turned out again and you sent a very clear message to the council that inequality within the workplace, payments that are secret and covert, payments that are designed to favour those who don't go on strike will not be accepted. We will not sit back and allow this to happen. And your ballot result has sent that very clear message. So what do we know? Where are we from where we were at the end of last year? Well, we know that the GMB put in a complaint to the council in October of last year. Our claim didn't settle with the council until the end of November. So whatever negotiations the council needed to do with the GMB, they had October and November to do those negotiations. At the very best, the council's message is one of complete ineptitude and complete inefficiency. But at the worst, we know it's one of sweetheart payments, and it's one designed to favour those who didn't go on strike in order to break your collective. So the council now has a cabinet meeting set for the 15th of January to discuss the GMB payments. And I've written to various councillors about the questions they need to ask at that meeting. Who negotiated this for the GMB? I know, but it needs to be publicly known. Who negotiated this for the council? What possible explanation is there for 2 months going by after the complaint when the council could have rectified any problems? Why was the payment not made until June of last year? An extraordinary gap of over half a year before the payment is made out. Why was it confidential? Why was it covert? Why were people asked to sign agreements so as they could not disclose that they'd received the payment? All questions that go directly to much more than simple incompetency, but go directly to the motives of those involved. And I'm hopeful that those councillors will ask those questions and expose this for exactly what it is, a sweetheart payment. In addition to that, we've now got people prepared to come forward and confirm that they weren't even in the GMB at the time of receiving a telephone call to say, come back into the GMB and you'll receive the payment. An extraordinary turn of events. And at the end of it, we know one thing for certain. You went on strike, protected the terms and conditions of all workers, including those GMB members who did not go on strike. Nobody lost anything financially, but they got a payment at the end of it. It's just simply unacceptable. So we're now in industrial action. You're on a work to rule, you're returning to the depot, and we know that it's having an impact. We know that at least a third of the collections in Birmingham are not happening. And we know that the people of Birmingham are supporting us. We know that the council is trying to bring in agency labour to break the dispute, and that will not work. We know that they've started asking street collectors to collect your bin collections, and that will not work. And we know that those community groups who helped the council last time around are again on our side in this dispute and refusing to help the council. And the most important thing is we know that the people of Birmingham understand this for what it is, understand why we can't accept it, and they are backing us. So the council have an opportunity to do the right thing. Make sure there's equality in the workplace, make this right by making the payments to our members, and make sure that anything like this cannot happen again. If they take that opportunity, well, then the dispute will in all likelihood come to an end. If they don't take that opportunity, then the dispute will escalate. And I know we'll win. I know we'll win because you're strong, you believe in your collective. I know the information that's coming out to us daily makes this whole situation look far worse than even I suspected at the start. So we will win this dispute. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. You stay strong, and at the end of it, we will win. I'm also aware of the problem that we have with some of our agency workers in the depots. And please be assured, we'll address this. There'll be a hardship fund set up, and we will support those who are feeling hardship as a result of the industrial action that we have to take. Because it wasn't our choice. We were forced into this by a council that has again and again failed its own employees. But we'll stand up and we'll stand together, and together we'll win this dispute. So believe in yourselves, believe in the collective strength that we have, and believe at the end of this we'll be successful. Thanks for listening.